Hey, it's Coach Justin from Ultimate Baseball Training. Welcome back to another video. And look, none of us know how long this is gonna last. None of us know when baseball season is going to finally return. But in today's video, I wanted to share with you a few different things that you need to focus on once baseball finally does make a comeback. Because if you do focus on these three things we're gonna be talking about today, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a great season, you're gonna have a lot of fun, you're gonna have a lot of confidence, your teammates are gonna love you. Everything's gonna fall into place if you focus on these three things. So I really think today's video is gonna be valuable to you. Without further ado, let's jump into it. So the first big thing that's really gonna help you out once baseball season finally rolls back around is treat each at bat like its own unique entity. And I say at bat, but really what I'm talking about can be applied to any position. If you're a pitcher, treat each inning like its own entity. And simply what I mean by that is I think too many times, let's take a hitter for example, too many times hitters, obsess about the numbers, and it's easy to do. You start worrying about your average and things like that, and you think about, okay, I need to get 3 hits today. And that might be your goal, is to get 3 hits. That might be what you really, really want, is to get 3 hits in today's game. But a lot of the times I think that hitters don't treat each at bat like its own entity, because the reality is in your first at bat of the day, can you get all 3 hits in that first at bat? No, right? In order to get 3 hits, you've got to first start out with 1 hit. And how do you get 1 hit? Well, it all starts with getting 1 good pitch to hit and putting 1 good swing on it. And if you do that and you hit it hard somewhere, hopefully it finds green grass and you got yourself your first base hit. Then your next at bat, you can work on that second base hit. But I think too many times what I'm getting at here is hitters worry about getting 3 hits. I got to get 3 hits today. I got to get 3 hits. No, in reality, you can't control getting 3 hits. What you can control, back that down, reverse engineer your goals into bite-sized, fraction chunks. So no, I don't have to get 3 hits today. All I have to do this particular at bat is I've got to, hit the ball hard somewhere. In order to do that, I've got to get a good pitch to hit. In order to do that, I've just got to get 1 good pitch, put 1 good swing on it. When you break it down, you reverse engineer it into, I've got to win this particular pitch. If I focus on winning this pitch, and I do, maybe it's a ball outside, I win this pitch, boom. Then I can step out, regather, recollect my thoughts, then focus on winning that next pitch. Same thing with a pitcher, right? Too many pitchers are worried about, I've got to go 7 strong today, or I've got to, strike out this many guys, or I can't, give up any more than X amount of walks. No, don't worry about that. Worry about, treat each inning as its own unique entity. Treat each batter as its own unique entity and focus on, again, bite-sized pieces. Worry about this particular pitch. Execute a good pitch, because the present moment, what I'm getting at is the present moment, that's really all we have at the end of the day. Focus on dominating and winning the present. Another thing I highly encourage you to do once baseball season is back is start documenting your results. Again, this can be applied if you're a hitter, if you're a position player, if you're a pitcher. It doesn't matter. Start documenting your results, because I think that's one of the best ways to learn. If you just kind of play the game, and obviously baseball is a game of failure, but if you just consistently fail and fail and fail, but you don't learn from those mistakes, learn from those failures, then you're not going to get any better. The only way to really fail at this game is to fail forward and figure out, okay, I failed today. I went 2 for 4, but what happened on those other 2 at bats? I had no game plan at the plate. I had no idea what I was doing. I swung at bad pitches, right? And if you learn from that, then the next game you're going to be better off for it. But if you just think about, hey, I got my 2 hits today, and yeah, those other 2 at bats, I don't know what I was doing there. But if you don't take the time to learn from it, then you're not doing yourself any good. And one of the best ways is to document your results. So get a little notebook. I would encourage you to do this. Get a little notebook, keep it in your baseball bag, or at bare minimum, open up the notes section on your phone and take notes, but keep a running log of your results and the adjustments that you're going to make. Keep a running log of your swing thoughts, the simple words that you're kind of thinking about at the plate that are, helping you have success at the plate, right? These are all great things to put in your log. But you can do it if you got a little log and you keep it in your baseball bag after every single at bat, every single failure or whatever. Let's say you ground out to the shortstop, you make an out. You were the first out in the inning, right? Go back to the dugout, and as long as your coach is okay with it, pull out your log and write down, okay, who's the pitcher on the mound? What's his name? What's his number? Whatever, right? Who's the pitcher? What was my plan? What was the situation at the plate? What was my plan? Did I have a plan? Did I swing at good pitches? Was my timing good? What was the pitch sequence, okay? So did I swing at the first pitch and ground out, or did I have a really good at bat? Did I have a 9 pitch at bat, right? Did I really force him to get his pitch count up? Just what you're doing is you're documenting what happened in that at bat, how he pitched you. And then the goal with this is to learn from your mistakes and really start to spot the holes in your game and start to pick up on, patterns and tendencies. Maybe it might happen again this season that you see this particular team again and you see this particular pitcher again. And if you all of a sudden, maybe you played a doubleheader and you realize that all these pitchers are starting off with, first pitch fastballs, every single pitcher's throwing first pitch fastballs, and then with 2 strikes, they all throw curveballs. Maybe that's a pattern you see. Well, then the next time you play them later on in the season, guess what you're going to be ready for? A lot of first pitch fastballs, and with 2 strikes, a lot of curveballs. So document your results. It's going to help you learn from your failures. It's going to help you pick up patterns and tendencies within yourself, within your opponents. You can't go wrong. Start documenting your results. Document what's going on. And the last thing that I want to cover in this video, and this might be the single most important tip of this entire video, and that is when you're struggling on the field, focus even harder on being a great teammate. Right? And you should be a great teammate whether you're having success on the field or whether you're struggling. You should always focus on being a great teammate. But I think that especially when we're struggling on the field, it quickly becomes all about us, right? We say things like, why am I struggling on the field? Why can I not get hits right now? Why am I slumping on the field? And so I think especially when you're struggling, you need to find a way to put the team first. So shift that from why am I not getting hits? Why am I struggling to how can I help the team win? And ironically, when you do this, okay, when you cheer for your teammates, when you're there for them, when you support them in whatever way they need support, right? When you're there to help them, when you focus on being a team guy, the individual results are going to be there, right? That's the ironic thing about it. And you think of one of the guys that comes to mind is Derek Jeter, right? You think Derek Jeter is a team guy, of course, right? He's like the definition of a team player. But yet, think about all of the World Series championships that he won. I think he was something like a 12-time All-Star, first ballot Hall of Famer, and he put the team first. And so when you do that, ironically, the individual results and the accolades and all that comes with it, that's going to be there. But I encourage you all the time to be a great teammate, but especially when you're struggling on the field, find a way to be a team guy. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and really quickly before you go, hitters, I put together an awesome free resource that I really think you're gonna like. It's called the Contact Point Checklist, and you can download it 100% for free. All you have to do is click on the link down below in the description, or I'll also put the link in the comment section for you. But basically what I've done is I've freeze framed the swing at the point of contact. So what I encourage you to do, download this free checklist and then videotape yourself taking a few swings and freeze frame your swing at the point of contact and see how you compare. See what are some areas where you're doing a really good job in at the point of contact and where can you improve. So I really think you're gonna like it. It's 100% free, so I'll leave that link down below. Be sure to download that right now. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And last thing, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss any of the new videos we're coming out with on a weekly basis.